Okay, I'm not here to overhype the QCY T7 saying that it's better than the AirPods for just a fraction of the price. It is not. But I want to tell you, if you are not ready to spend a lot of money and want something that has an AirPod style design, performs solid all around, this should be in your shopping cart. Let's check it out. Selamat pagi! Good morning everyone, Kenneth here, and today we're going to talk about the QCY T7. This is my top pick of the year for half-in-ear earbuds, and it's up there at the top because of its superb price to performance ratio. But this is not my only one. Go check out my top 2 wireless earbuds for 2020 video to know more options. I'll link it up here. And also look forward for my Tronsmart Onyx Ace review because that will drop next week. A quick disclaimer before starting, this is sent by QCY free of charge, but everything said in this video will be my own personal unaltered opinion. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, because as always, we are going straight to the most important aspect, the sound quality. If you have seen my other QCY reviews, you probably have heard this before. The QCY T7, or any QCY actually, won't win any award for the sound. But one thing they always do, they sound decent. And decent sounding half-in-ear earbuds at this price used to be a rarity. Half-in-ears don't have any passive noise isolation, so it just basically is a pair of speakers put really close to your ear. And the biggest problem with that is usually they can't drive enough bass. So the moment we say half-in-ear, you shouldn't expect the sound quality to be great, especially when it comes at a budget price like this. Temper your expectations down, but I think this should be fine for your day-to-day use. Also talking a bit more about the design here, it could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on your use case. So let me know if you want a video talking about all the differences between half-in-ears and in-ears. For now, let's get back to the QCY T7. This one has good enough clarity, and more importantly, it has good enough bass that will get you through your music. The thing is, the soundstage isn't that great like in Always by Bon Jovi. Everything is pretty cramped in the center with vocals dominating the front. But honestly, for rock songs or any complicated songs with tons of instruments playing, it's a tough challenge for any half-in-ear to play anyway. So if we're talking about genres here, you'll have a much better time playing acoustics, pianos, simple instrumentals, or even pop songs. Anything simpler will be fine with these. Now, when I compare it with others like the Onyx Ace, the sound quality jump is noticeable, especially on the soundstage. This is a much more enjoyable listening experience, even though the sound characteristics is more like a sidestep because there's less prominent vocals, so the bass gets some more space to shine in the Onyx Ace. But I noticed the sound quality jump is much more noticeable when I compared these two earbuds into the Realme Buds Air Neo. Yes, this is quite pricey, but I think this is still one of the best sounding half-in-ear I've tested so far. The separation, the balance of vocals and bass, it just feels right. What is worth noting here, the QCY T7 can go loud. Louder than any of my half-in-ears, so that's one good thing about the QCY T7. If you don't need a half-in-ear design and you care even at the slightest about your music, always go with in-ear earbuds. They will sound better. Even a cheap GT1 Plus, this is GT1 XR, sounds the same, will win when compared to even the best of half-in-ears, the Realme Buds Air Neo. Now let's talk about the build quality and fit. This is a big part of why this won my heart the moment I unbox it. It feels very solid all around. The construction of the case is really high quality, and I even like the writings at the bottom alongside the USB-C port for charging here. And most importantly, there's a battery indicator LED in front that will light up green, blue, red according to the charge. Also, as always, a handy dandy physical button that you can just press a couple seconds to put the earbuds to pairing mode, hit it once to know the battery status of the case, or you can long hold it for 10 seconds to reset the earbuds. Very convenient. Now, opening the lid, The magnets create a satisfying amount of resistance there, and it also clicks very nicely. Despite not having any resistance when opened fully, it is weighted so well that it doesn't easily close by itself unless you tilt it more than 45 degrees. Talking about the earbuds now, there's also a really small and low-key blue LED here to let you know the earbuds are on and searching for a phone. After that, it will turn off and never turn on again, so it won't light up your entire room at night. The build quality is also just as good as the case. Matte white finish with a small circle at the top here for touch sensor. You'll always know if you're touching the right spot. Unlike most other half-in-ears that just arbitrarily puts the touch sensor somewhere in the upper region and you never know if you're touching the right area. That actually is the Realme Buds Air Neo. Touch sensitivity is also great. We're gonna discuss more about that in the controls section a little bit later. For the fit, this is another great point scored by QCY T7 because it's shaped a bit larger than your usual AirPods-style earbuds. I mean, not the stem, it's pretty much the same size, but this thing, like the diameter, somehow it felt a little bit larger. Now it's not too large that it hurts quickly, but not too small either, like the Xiaomi's lineup of earbuds. So the result is, even when I took these for a run, they stayed pretty well, let's say. Okay, actually it still drops, but you know, it's just my left ear. Anything with this kind of design drops. Also, just to mention it here, these are IPX4 water resistant, so it'll take sweats just fine, but you'll have to know first if this design will fit you well because not everyone can take this for workouts. And also, I've tested the battery life. They can play music for a little bit more than 4 hours, which is great to see because on the Realme Buds Air Neo, it only plays almost, 2.5 hours or something like that. So this is a great result to see, and that's pretty much it. If you want to know the details, check out my @tested by Ken Twitter to know more. And now let's tackle the controls. And this is another home run from QCY. I hope at this point you know that the QCY app is great for customizing controls. Unlike the Halo T19, it allows you to customize double tap and triple tap. I can set them to anything, no matter it's the left side or the right side, and it even allows me to turn off the wear detection feature if you prefer the manual approach. Yes, this does have a wear detection feature. It's a capacitive sensor, so when it comes in contact in this region, it will play or pause the song automatically. So yeah, it's great to see that we can turn it off. It doesn't work all the time, but it's nice when it works, so I usually keep them on, and this is my custom setting that works the best for me. My only problem here is I've noticed a time where I tap the volume up multiple times on the right side and then the left side would be louder. So the center balance shifts to the left, and also it happens vice versa. This issue was gone when I went into the app and switched the controls to anything else and back to the volume again. So not sure if this is a widespread issue, but definitely not a big deal for me. Okay, we're almost done here. Let's check out the latency test and the call test right now. And now finally it's time for my top pick of the year. And this is actually the cheapest of the bunch. This is the QCY T7. I haven't made a full review yet, but this is truly a love at first sight and first listen. Alright, welcome to the call test everyone. Right now you're listening to my iPhone 10 microphone. I'm about an arm's length away and we'll see how the QCY T7 performs indoors. So I'm gonna open the case. And right now there's no sound at all telling you that it disappeared, but there's a beep that tells you that you are, the ear is detected. And yeah, this is pretty much how it sounds right now. We are on the QCY T7, and you should expect this kind of performance when you're doing voice meetings, voice calls, and stuff like that. And this is really great for that purpose. Why? because you have no pressure in your ear and you can hear your surroundings very, very clearly. There's no sucking feeling or anything like that. Sucking feeling, I don't know what I just said, but anyway, let's head outdoors and we'll see how it performs outside. All right, welcome to the call test, everyone. Right now you're listening to the QCY T7, and as usual, this is the street that I did all my 30 plus call test comparison video. What do you think of the sound quality? It's relatively more quiet than the last time I did the call test comparison, but yeah, this is really nice to have phone calls with. Okay, let's go back upstairs and we'll finish the video. Alright, so in summary, the QCY T7 is an all-around great go-to earbud to get when you're looking for a half-in-ear earbuds for cheap. At below 20 bucks, it's really tough to beat. Yes, it doesn't perform as well as some other modern earbuds when it comes to latency, but the call quality is decent and everything else about it is decent. From the build quality, the battery life, connection, fit, sound quality, I can and I will recommend this comfortably as a starting point if you're looking for an earbuds that don't separate you from the outside world. So look forward for my Tronsmart Onyx Ace review as well as Realme Buds Air Neo coming later this month. And if you're considering buying anything, please use the affiliate links down below as it really helps me run the channel. And also while we're on it, check out IPVanish if you're looking for a VPN. Thank you for your support. That's pretty much it from me today. Thank you so much for watching. Smash the thumbs up if you haven't. Subscribe for more videos like this. And I'm Kenneth. I will see you in the next one.